speaking of some swagger, I want to talk about this Kenny Omega Hangman promo because we are getting the stage set for next week at Fight for the Fallen. The 5-on-5 match is going to kick things off. The building blocks are set for the road to All Out, essentially. And Don Callis was the savior of this segment after
As
the
always.
match. He was definitely the best part. And, Hangman came out to confront to another huge pop as expected. And then the Dark Order, the whole thing was kind of a predictable segment, but we absolutely loved it. And the match beforehand fell flat for me, which, we don't have to dive too much into it. We all kind of agree it fell flat.
It was
but
a bit
the
of
segment
a bummer,
was the
right?
savior.
It was
the
a bit
savior of a segment.
Yes, it was a bit of a bummer to see the Elite Hunter, this gimmick that we've really been I think all of us have said, like, man, Frankie Kazarian's on. He's on to something here, right?
Yeah, I love this gimmick.
For him to lose straight up to Luke Gallows, it did feel a little weird. It felt a little off. I know there was interference involved and stuff, but it was just like, man, it felt like Frankie was on to something with this Elite Hunter gimmick. Let him win. Let him get over on Luke.
If it'll work.
What is that going to do to Luke Gallows? I mean, it's not like the win or the loss isn't going to really change anything.
Right.
But I agree with you that Don Callis, when he came out, he saved this whole and it became about the post-match antics, right, Bonds? I mean, I know you had to be excited because you love anytime you get a chance to hear Don Callis work the microphone, and he really set the stage for what turned into being one of the most entertaining segments of the night.
Yeah. Oh, it was great. A great segment because Don Callis, again, is a wordsmith, and he and Kenny are a perfect combination. Like what they say together works, but Don is just able to go out there and just kind of rip into you in such a funny and personal way to everybody who goes out there, and he just smokes everybody. And I'm gonna give AEW some props here. They have so many managers right now that are so
it's a lost
good.
art, man. It's a lost art.
There's so many they have, and they've even stacked up managers from WWE and Impact, people that have been there and like gotten all these people on their team, and like and managers are very important and they help. And we talked about, I don't want to get off topic here, but like the big guy in WWE has a manager now, and look at how much better he is. So
true.
It's very important. A good manager can make or break somebody, and Don Callis is. I'm hard pressed to find anybody that's doing a better job than him right now. It's awesome.
Well said.
We get to see it every week. It's great.
Well said. I mean, Kenny's hilarious in his own right, always super entertaining. But I feel like Don Callis really, has been an unsung hero of the Kenny Omega reign. This title reign, he's made Kenny's dynamic, his persona, that's just so much more exciting. And like you said, he's a wordsmith, man. He just knows how to play the crowd. He knows how to manipulate situations. The invisible hand is always at play. Really thinking that I'm intrigued here with how Don and the Elite are going to react when they finally meet their match, right? I think as the Dark Order and Hangman start to show that they're not backing down and that they might have the upper hand, and all of a sudden the Elite they're in a situation they're not used to being in. I think that's going to be fascinating to see what happens.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see 10 out there.
I didn't see 10 either. I saw Stu.
Maybe something happened, but they announced it's going to be Stu and Uno and the recruitment specialist plus Hangman, which is obviously great. You got 2 seasoned tag teams in Hangman's corner as well. And so I think we're going to see Hangman and the Dark Order take this victory. And,